Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, yeah. I don't know why it set my default. I don't know why it removed my default device. Okay, um, but yeah. Finally finally we're streaming on YouTube. Finally, I genuinely I could not wait to stream again on YouTube. Let me see if the stream is all right, and then I'll just share the link and we can get started with the stream. Um, so I should find it under live. I'm not wrong. Uh, doesn't even allow me to click on it. Wait a second. Um, what's going on here? Uh, it says I've been streaming for a minute and a half, but it doesn't let me open up the stream, which is weird. Let me check if I've done anything wrong here, but I should be able to access the stream just fine. Wait, where was it again? Was it library? No. Where could I see I'm trying to find my okay, wait, I guess I'll just search it up. Wait, no, I should. I don't even know if I'm live. Wait, I mean it says that I'm live, but I don't know if it actually works now because billions of I gotta type each word separately. Oh my. Okay. All right. Yeah. There we go. It shows my live stream, and there we go. Yeah. Yeah. It shows me as live. Okay. All right. That's good. Why didn't you mute my audio? Okay. The stream seems to be good. Yeah. Okay. Let me share my stream now. Although I don't know why it doesn't want to show me as like live, even though I clearly am live on my phone here. Like it just does not want to open the app. Wait. Wait. We're gonna these are the videos we're gonna react to, but yeah. First, I'm gonna have to go and wait a second. Hmm. Do you think if I share my direct link it will work? I think it should work if I share my link directly. I don't think that should be a problem. At least I hope not. I don't know. I have no idea because it's not. It's showing me that like I'm live on my TV here, and then when I try to access it from my phone, it shows me as it shows my live stream, but it doesn't let me open it. What? So if I go to share, wait, I just got an idea. If I go to share, and if I then go and click on the direct link, see what will happen. So I go over here and oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Oh, oh, all right. Yeah, I don't know why it just didn't want to open my video. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Well, everyone, I am live. I hope to I hope to see you all there. All right. I had completely different ideas for today. I wanted to react to not react. I mean, I wanted to play Minecraft Xbox 360 edition because I managed to port it or not port it, but like emulate it to the Xbox 360 edition. And I thought um it would be nice if I could like play it. It'd be a nice nostalgia trip. But yeah, it did not perform well. I thank God I tested it because it did not perform well at all. Okay. The weather here has been so bad. Like, jeez. I'm just sharing the stream link, and then I'll start. We're gonna be reacting to some new videos that dropped like a few days ago from Gatsu and Geopold, which are two YouTubers that I used to react to. So yeah, I only looked at the videos for a bit, just to like verify like the content and stuff like that. See if it was like I mean, I just wanted to like double check and make sure if it was like suitable to like react to and stuff like that. And yeah, it's mostly okay. So yeah. But anyhow, yeah, but the fire videos, I can't wait to react to them. Um, so yeah. YouTube, Twitch, okay. Bro, I am so happy that I've managed to start streaming on YouTube because because on Twitch like it was so weird on Twitch because I almost never stream on Twitch. I only streamed on Twitch because for some reason I thought that you needed like 1,000 subscribers or whatnot to stream. But then when I found out, I was like, nah, I'm instantly switching to YouTube because at least in my opinion, streaming on YouTube is like a million times better. Or at least I'm like more used to it. So yeah, don't even get me started on TikTok. TikTok is like yeah, TikTok is a completely different story. Um. Anyhow, I'm almost done, so we can then start recording, or maybe we should wait for some people to join. I don't know. We'll see. Um. Okay. All right. Or what is it? The other. Oh, okay. But yeah, the weather here has been really bad today. The weather here has been quite bad. All right. Okay. We've only got a bit more, and then we can start. Okay. Socials. There we go. Okay. Now we can get started. Oh boy. This stream's gonna be a bit shorter than usual. Let me exit the stream. Okay, wait. Alrighty. Let's start. So, we got three. Okay, we're starting off. we're starting off with quite the picture, but we've got Gatsu here, Iran versus Israel. We've got Geopold here, Israel versus Iran, and then we've got Geopold as well, Epstein's America. I know all very controversial topics, and also you might be asking, why did you pick two different videos? So like, why did you pick two different Iran Israel videos? I picked them because this video, I believe, goes more over like it goes more over the like, the overall conflict and whatnot. And then this is like more of a direct comparison, if you know what I'm trying to say. And then okay, this is completely different. So yeah, I don't know if I have my audio loud enough. Could change that. There we go. Okay, we should be good to go now. I guess we should wait for like a bit more. I guess we should wait a bit more for like people to join, and then after that we can start streaming. The weather here has been bad today. The weather has been really bad. Actually, I'm curious. If I go in the description, okay. Yeah, all the hashtags work okay. Alrighty, well, alrighty. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the weather has been quite bad today. Like I don't know what happened. Like half an hour ago, it was really sunny, and then all of a sudden, it just started raining so hard, and then thundering, and but that was insane. It's still bad now, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was like 15 minutes ago. I genuinely thought that if the weather continued like that, that a flood would start or something. I just got a new confirmation on one of my packages. Let me see. Nice. Which package is it? Oh, nice. If you're wondering what package I'm talking about, I ordered some parts from from AliExpress. I ordered some DDR3 RAM, some DDR4 RAM, some thermal pads, thermal paste, and then I also ordered a new power supply. That's the main reason why I'm streaming on my laptop and not on like my and not on my and not on my main PC, because I had to do some maintenance on my main PC. Mainly, what I had to do for maintenance on my main PC was the power supply, because beforehand when I had the RX 550, it was like all good, it worked just fine. But when I got the RX 470, and when I put it in there, I I saw an issue with the power supply where like the wattage was okay, but the power supply was just too weak to handle the GPU at certain points, and so I also got a new case. I mean, I didn't really get a new case. My friend is 3D printing me a new case, and I needed a new power supply either way because the case was an SFX. It only supported SFX power supplies. So yeah, I'm doing some maintenance. I literally all the parts of the PC are like right beside me here. They're like laid out and everything, they're like cleaned off. I literally like cleaned them off and stuff like that. Prepared them so that when the parts would come, I could like, put it together. And then I also ordered some DDR4 RAM just so that it has a bit more RAM. I mean, you can never have too much RAM on a PC. And also the DDR3 RAM is for another PC that I'm working on, which I am quite excited about. So yeah, I ordered blue RAM, so it is a matching. It is so it does have matching colors with the motherboard. But yeah, I mean the thermal pads and thermal paste are just for general use because I really needed some of it, like seriously. I was seriously running out of thermal paste. I needed like, because usually I would buy like smaller tubes of thermal paste, but I would just run out on them really quickly. And so now I've ordered like one of those like giant tubes of thermal paste so that I don't run out as easily. And yeah, I hope that's not an issue. And then I also ordered thermal pads for like, let's say if I want to add them to like an SSD or like the VRM of like a GPU or something. Like for example, here on the RX 470, it actually has like thermal pads and like contact with the with the cooling block to the VRM and like other parts of the GPU besides the chip. And it does actually have like thermal pads, which did look like they needed replacing, so I also bought some as well. But yeah, okay, we've been here waiting for like 16 minutes now, or 17. And yeah, nobody else has really joined, so yeah, I think I can start reacting if any of you, like, I don't know, see any issues or like with the audio or something. If you can't hear it, then feel free to tell me. I will bump up the desktop audio as well, so you guys can like hear it. Wait. Okay, I think this is okay. I think this is good enough. I believe this is good enough. So yeah, let me test it out.
We got the who is worse competition over here. Israel and Iran recently started bombing each other, and you know where I was?
Wait a second. I need to hear this. We got the who is worse competition over here. All right. I mean, it does sound all right, so I think it should be all right. But anyhow, yeah. Now let's get started with reacting. We got the first video, Iran versus Israel by Gattsu. So shout out to him for the video.
We got the who is worse competition over here. Israel and Iran recently started bombing each other, and you know where I was when they were bombing each other? In the Middle East. I was looking up.
Bro, what? Oh my, what? Also, just a heads up, I might be pausing and like talking quite a lot, I'm in between videos, so yeah, sorry if that like bothers you guys or anything. But anyhow, what? But that's like the worst place you could be inside of during these times.
This guy's like, hey yo, chill though. Oh damn! I wanna go back to Georgia, man. Had a layover in Qatar, and like 4 hours before I got to Qatar,
Netanyahu waiting for my flight to start bombing Iran. Oh.
Israel and Iran started bombing each other. I was seeing Tel Aviv in smokes. I immediately called the expert, my dad, and he said, nah, don't worry about it. They aren't gonna bomb Qatar. They're rich. What did Qatar even do?
Breaking news, the loud explosions that have been...
Iranian media, the retaliation against U.S. Al Udeid base in Qatar and American base in Iraq has begun. Oh, what?
Heard over the Qatari capital, Doha, in...
Bro, Gattsu and Geopold always get me with these, like, with these B-rolls that bad, bro. They always get me with these B-rolls. These B-rolls are insane. I don't know where they get them, but oh my.
The past 30 minutes.
On top of this, my flight to Tbilisi flies over Iran, man. Oh my god, bro. Just let me get back to Georgia, man. Please. Come on, man. Just make up, bro. There's really nothing you guys need to be fighting over. It really is not that serious. This video sponsor is Supremacy World War 3. It's a free online PvP.
Oh my. Let me skip.
Bombing cities is always bad because there are a lot of innocent casualties. Of course, Israel didn't care, so if I died getting hit by a
Discord Among Us Jews over Israel's what? Unreadable in modern times. Yeah, for real. Oh, bro, I am so good. Bro, no, genuinely, I am so good. I read Discord as like Discord the app and then Among Us as like the game. I only understood it now. I only fully understood it now. Oh my. I salute. My brain is fried.
Fucking Israeli missile, I would be extremely angry. Or Iranian. Persians have killed enough Georgians throughout history. I don't want to add to that number. But I also really did not like seeing people pretend that Iran is some sort of morally correct or...
Yeah, like MFers online trying to convince you Iran is amazing and free with bomb kits. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like we were chatting once in a Discord server, right? And I was like, I was saying how I think it's bad that, like, you know, that there's people who like to glorify one side and then blame the other side. But in a situation like this, like, there is no clear good side. Both sides are horrible in this situation. There's nobody to, like, you know, fully say that they're in the right or, like, you know, better than the other or whatnot. Everybody in this situation is horrible.
Good country. Let's not pretend that Iran is innocent when they send 5 billion Shahid drones to Ukraine, which are aimed directly at buildings where people live, where their families are raised, and where they live their lives. But to Iran, sending Shahid drones to Russia so they could use it in Ukraine.
Yeah, that was insane. It was like the Shahid drones were, yeah, well, that was pretty insane. I didn't actually realize they were rating them so much until I like actually started researching into it.
It's not enough. They're like, man, you know what? You can build your own Shahid drones. Here are the blueprints, man. So you can send more drones to Ukrainian buildings. And these drones are extremely dangerous. And Russia sends around 500 drones a day, once a week. Literally like 2 days ago, they sent 730 or some crazy shit like that in one.
What is it?
Like 2 days ago, they sent 700.
Russia launches record 741 drones and missiles in its largest aerial attack against Ukraine. Honestly, it does not surprise me at this point. Honestly, it does not surprise me at this point. Yo, no can do. Welcome to the stream. I hope you'll be enjoying the stream, and I hope you'll be staying here. No can do. No can do says, hey. Whoa. Yeah, to be honest, it doesn't surprise me at all. It's like, it's gotten to a point where, you know, at the start of the war between Russia and Ukraine, I was reading articles, right? And I was like amazed at like how a war like this could even happen. And then No can do says so much for Russia is running out of equipment. I've heard since 2022. I don't get what you're saying. Are you saying that like Russia is running out of equipment or what? But like I was reading articles and like it was insane. Like I mean, you know, I was very surprised at the whole situation. And then like a year later, just everybody forgot And then as soon as I like read some kind of article on Ukraine, the only thing like in I think it was like in 2024, I think the only thing that really like caught my eye or amazed me, which was like related to the Russia-Ukraine war, was like the Ukrainian offensive in what was it called in the Kursk region. That was the only thing that I read about, and nothing else. Every single article I skipped through because what was there to say? Like, you know, there wasn't even anything to say at that point. It was literally the same thing. This many Ukrainians killed, this many Russians killed. You know, like there's only so many reactions you can pull out of that. But yeah, after like a year or two, I just stopped. I just completely stopped reacting to the whole thing because there's only so much you can pull out of one war. The media said since 2022 to 2023 that Russia is running out of military equipment, etc. And now, where did those 741 drones come from? Iran has been donating them. Iran's been donating them to Russia.
30 or some crazy shit like that in one night just to terrorize their people. Iran has directly killed so many families in Ukraine, and seeing people pretend that Iran is amazing and morally good was just fucking insane to me. They bomb kids, bro. And speaking of bombing kids, there's also
What? Newly Netanyahu is in critical condition and is being airlifted to the hospital. What?
Israel, which is committing a genocide on a massive scale. Also,
Oh my, okay.
I have personal beef with Israel because in the 2008 Georgian-Russian war, our Israeli drones suddenly stopped working. Man, are the Russians that good that they knew how to shut down Israeli drones? It had us surprised. Turns out, Israel sold the codes for the drones they gave us to Russia, so Russia...
What? According to Georgia's president and emails from Stratford, the drones data link codes were given to Russia by Israel in exchange for the codes for Tor M1 missile defense systems that Russia sold Iran. Bro, what? No Can Do says, what are you gonna react to after this? I've got 3 videos that I'm gonna react to. I've got Iran versus Israel. I've got 2 videos, but I've got 2 videos because this one mostly goes over the war and whatnot, you know, and then this one is mostly just like a jokey comparison, I guess. And then this is completely different. It's Epstein's America. It's like about the Epstein stuff that like everybody's been talking about recently. But yeah, man, what is that plot, dude? What is that plot twist, bro? You would think that, you know, Israel, a nation allied to Russia, would like, you know, or allied to the USA, sorry, you know, would you know, they wouldn't do something like that. And then what? Oh my!
Could use it against us and made the drones useless. And they tried suing us for not paying for the...
What? Israeli defense contractor sues Georgia, says Tbilisi never paid for the drones. Bro, what?
Drones. Oh, I'm sorry for not paying for the drones you used against me.
Yeah, like what? I'm sorry that I didn't pay for the drones you used against me.
Fuck, who do they think they are? Iran being like this can be explained very well by their past in a way that makes sense. It does not excuse their current government from killing their own people for protesting, but I can explain how they came to power. In 1951, Mohammad Mossadegh came to power democratically as Iran's prime minister, who nationalized the oil and generally wanted good for the people. He respected democracy, civil liberties, and the rule of law. Every Persian agrees that he was a good leader and wishes he had time to lead the country. But the thing that messed him up was that he nationalized Iran's oil from Britain. So then,
as soon as I heard that music playing, even like 50, like what, like even like 15 seconds before he even like mentioned Britain, I knew this had something to do with Britain. I assumed.
Then the British weren't making any money from Iran's oil. And as I mentioned in my last video, oil is very important, so the CIA and MI6 overthrew Mossadegh 2 years after he came to power. The oil company was the Anglo-Persian Oil Company.
It's always the British. It's always the British. Man, it's always the British.
Or better known today as BP. And what came after that was so much worse. After that came the Shah Reza Pahlavi, who was horrible. He basically sold
Oh yeah, I heard about this dude.
Iran out to the Western companies, and the people were extremely poor. On top of this, he was extremely authoritarian to the point where he banned all other political parties, resulting in the 1975 election in Iran being him winning with 100% of the vote. People look at
Bro, no way that's not Photoshop, right?
election in Iran being him winning with 100.
What? There is no way that's not Photoshop, right? Holy. Holy Russian elections. Okay, holy Russian election.
100% of the vote. People look at these like, oh, this was Iran before the revolution videos, but like, bro, these people are living in a dictatorship. Also, his secret police Savak was extremely brutal, spying over every journalist, students, and brutally torturing them, to the point where there is a wax figure museum in a prison they used to torture people in Tehran, where wax figures show the conditions of the prisoners who suffered under Savak. He was a king, and when everyone in your country is poor, but they see these Westerners and the elite getting rich, you're gonna have...
Why did it genuinely get jump scared when I saw the British flag? Why did it genuinely get jump scared when I saw the British flag? Oh my.
Some opinions about that. The people weren't getting anything. Iran's literacy rate was 37% in 1976. And that's why he was overthrown. Iran is a massive country with massive influence. It is a beacon.
No can do says probably as there weren't any other party people who wanted to vote for him. What? Probably as there weren't any other party people who wanted to vote for him. And who didn't vote, they didn't count. So 100% isn't impossible in this. Yeah. I know 100% isn't impossible, but still, like. Even like even some more I can think of some more extreme people that haven't done that haven't gotten 100%. That's why I was saying that.
Of culture. 90 million people live there, and it's the oldest country in the world, and also it just looks so fucking cool, man. I would love to go to Iran so much, and the thing is, I don't need a visa, but if my Georgian ass ever stepped foot in Iran, I will get every single visa application in any democracy denied for the rest of my life. Also, I am scared about messing up and going to jail, so the Tehran trip will have to be delayed for me a bit. Also, I'm not sure when Israel might start bombing them again, and personally, I've had enough of Israeli and Iranian missiles for my lifetime. No matter what people might tell you, Iran's government is horrible, and supporting them is not understandable to me, honestly. I get supporting Iran over Israel, but
to me, it's not understandable supporting any side. Why would you support any side? To me, that is not understandable. Why would you support any side?
Supporting Iran's government just straight up, doing it for the love of the game, honestly does not make sense to me. I would not want to live under that government, and I don't understand it. I think some people just like to be edgy and support these tyrannical governments that their own people for protesting. What happens when they do something that you don't like, personally, and then you protest? Stupid. You guys gotta think about this shit, bro. Fucking idiots. Iran murdered 1,500 people during the 2019-2020 protests alone, and around 500 in the 2022 protests. Last year alone, their government executed at least 975 people. Not to mention how many Ukrainians they have directly killed by not only giving Russia thousands and thousands of the extremely dangerous
Bro, is that one of those toy airplanes? I have those
killed by not only giving Russia
Wait,
thousands and
wait. If this is one of those toy airplanes that are made out of like styrofoam, bro, I have one of these.
thousands of the extremely dangerous Iranian Shahid drones, but they were like, man, here are the blueprints. You can make more this way. You can make more this way, Russia. Please, more Ukrainian buildings. Bomb them. I gotta give it to them, though. Khamenei is the first person ever to have old tweets resurfaced and not get cancelled. He even included Black Lives Matter on so many occasions. Just like I do with every country, you gotta compare the auras, man. And Iran's aura is impeccable. Not even comparing it to Israel, because Israel doesn't have aura. You don't get aura for bombing innocent. You have to earn aura with a big
Whoa,
doesn't have aura. You don't get aura for bombing innocent. You have to
Oh, that was the that was the invasion of
earn
Afghanistan,
aura
okay.
with a big foe, because they're the oldest country in the world. Iran has a very distinct and amazing culture, and I think their alphabet looks very cool. And again, Iran is so cool. Also, every Persian I've met has been such a nice and cool person. This is again the definition of you should not judge the Persian people for who their government is. Who kills them, you know? In the Middle East aura of, I would have to rank Afghanistan first, Iran second, Syria, new Syria third, Turkey fourth, also Erdogan is Iran second, Syria, new Syria.
New Syria. What did he mean by Syria, new Syria? So what is this image? Bro, what?
Third, Turkey fourth, also Erdogan is Georgian, so they get some more points for that. Yemen, Qatar, and then the rest. The thing I want people to realize is to separate Israel and the religion of Judaism and Jewish people, because in no way, shape, or form is anti-Semitism acceptable. Good thing Israel is a whole separate entity that commits crimes in the Jewish name. And for Israel, like what do I even say here, man? If the leader of your country has an arrest warrant out by the International Criminal Court, what do you even say to that? I'm just saying, you can never find me on a list next to the Ugandan warlord Joseph Kony.
Wait, what? Is he seriously on like a watch list? Is he seriously on a watch list? Or like on a wanted list? By the like, I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all. But I'm just saying, like, what? Also, is he really next to names like Joseph Kony, the Ugandan warlord? I mean, to be honest, on one hand, I'm not surprised. Like the stuff he's been doing is like absolutely disgusting.
And Putin, you will never.
I mean, okay, yeah. He, at least in my opinion, I don't think like Netanyahu is on the same level as Putin. And what I mean by that is I think that Netanyahu is worse than Putin. Like, in terms of the stuff that, like, you know, that he's done and whatnot. You know? Because, like, don't get me wrong, you know, Russia has also done very horrible things in Ukraine. But I mean, at least in my opinion, if you were to, like, compare what Russia has done in Ukraine to what Israel has done in Palestine, I think that what Israel is doing is far worse than whatever Russia is doing in Ukraine. And also, I'm not that educated to talk about Joseph Kony, so not gonna really comment on him. But yeah, I just think that both Putin and Netanyahu are horrible leaders. But I think that Netanyahu is like that, has that edge and worseness. You know, he's that much worse for the things he's done. Like, both of them have done the exact same bad things, don't get me wrong, or all like similarly bad things. What I'm trying to say is that the scale that Netanyahu is doing this in is probably way worse than any Russian invasion of Ukraine.
ever see me or like every other country's leader on this list, you have to do some insanely horrible shit to even imagine getting on this list. And the reasoning for bombing all these civilian buildings is that the buildings were Hamas, or the things under those buildings were Hamas. And this is how it sounds to me. This is exactly how it looks like to me. Like, what are you even talking about, bro? And the thing is, TikTok exists now, and the Israeli soldiers and civilians are for some reason obsessed with documenting what they are doing and what they think about the war.
If you don't kill those supposedly innocent kids, what would happen later? This one will kill 50 kids. There will be conflicts one way or the other. So that's what the Torah says. Someone is on the way to kill you now or in a year from now. You can kill him even now, a year before. You don't have to wait a minute before. But the point
You know, you can say this without no can do sense. I mean, yeah, I know. It's just an old thing that has stuck with me since old streams. But yeah. Also, did he really say that or what?
kids, what would happen later? This one will kill 50 kids. There will be conflicts one way or the other. So that's what the Torah says. Someone is on the way to kill you now or in a year from now. You can kill him even now, a year before. You don't have to wait a minute before. But the point is right here that Hashem say, do not have mercy on the children.
What? What do you mean? Oh my. I knew the situation was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know there were people that bad, bro. Okay. Wow, okay. I've genuinely lost all hope in humanity, bro. What is it? Bro literally said, don't have mercy on children. Oh my, okay.
אישה שם היא אויב, תינוק שם הוא אויב. עוד בתים, עוד מגדלים, שלא יהיה להם לאן לחזור. אגב, בתקופת התנ"ך גם היו זורים את האדמה במלח. המדען זה הזמן הכי טוב להרוג אותם.
How many civilians have been killed in Gaza, from what you know?
Who gives a shit?
Also, it's so...
Okay, that one sounded kind of fake. I don't know. That one
Have been killed in Gaza, from what you know.
Who gives a shit?
Also, it's so common.
Bro. This definitely feels more made up. I don't know if it's made up. I'm not going to claim anything. But if it's not made up, then it's even worse.
Evil. Like, what do you mean you're having a right to protest going in your country, man? Right to... Are we...
What? Israeli protesters rally for the right to... What? Bro, hell nah, bro. What is this, bro? I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was nearly this bad. What?
You're having a right to protest going in your country, man. Right to... Are we dead ass, man? Are we serious? Grown...
Yo, are we dead brains, bro? What is this? You could be protesting about something so much better, and then no, you choose to protest on something. Oh my! I've lost all hope.
As people, right to read. This is an Indian pro-Israel blue check comparing Netanyahu to Hitler.
Since we're speaking Israeli, you can't be 100% sure what they said, since subtitles are messed up like that by people, intentional or not. I don't know. I'm not gonna claim anything, but I'm just saying that, man, that's horrible.
Because he likes them both.
If it is true, and it's horrible.
Don't know why Arabic countries underestimate him. Also, a lot of the same methods are used here, such as concentration camps, starvation, and if aid comes through, they just shoot the people trying to get the aid.
Okay, yeah, I did know about this. I did read about it. This is I mean, okay, this is horrible as well. But what I'm trying to say is that I already knew about this. I already read about this, but I didn't know that they protested about, the R word and whatnot. What?
punishment that is also the same, or how in the West Bank in Hebron there are Jewish-only streets, where in Palestine, Palestinians can't walk. And Israel is very responsible for fueling anti-Semitism, which just pains me because this country branded itself as we represent all Jews, to the point where they make it Israel equals Judaism thing. It's like when your friend says, we're not scared of you, we don't put me into this shit, bro. Fuck you mean? There's so many Jewish people that don't support Israel. And when people see what the country of Israel is doing to innocent people, it fuels anti-Semitism. And the fact that if you come out against Israel, it means you are anti-Semitic and you hate Jews.
Hi, Kara. Your material that appears to be anti-Semitic.
Vera material that appears to be anti-Semitic. Bro, the Australian accent is so interesting to me. It's not bad or anything, it's just so interesting. Just hearing it is so interesting to me. I don't know why.
What's that?
Although personally, I'd never be able to speak it. Never. I have spoken in an American accent since when I was born. My teachers in elementary school tried to teach me British English, but I'd always speak American English because that was just easier for me. I don't know why. That was just easier. And so they speaking British English, and I'd speak back in American, and it was maybe we're just saying, but I'm trying to say the dialects, I'd speak American and they'd speak British. It never bothered them. It was just kind of weird, but yeah. British and Australian are the two accents I will never be able to. Okay, British I can sort of speak it, but Australian, no, man, no.
Semitic material.
Well, there's a small border dog.
You are telling me this?
What is it?
Small border dog.
You are telling me
border dog? Did he say border dog?
This person is anti-Semitic, or this person, or this person? All of these crimes are happening in the name of Jewish people, and it does not matter what you say and how anti-Semitic you actually are, as long as you support Israel. For example, Elon Musk. Yeah, Jews are ruining America by bringing brown people here, and they hate white people. Classic, the most anti-Semitic thing you can say, and and they hate white.
Okay, Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest now about Western Jewish populations, coming to the disturbing realization that those hordes of minorities that support flooding their country don't exactly like them too much. You want truth, set to your face, there it is. I don't know. I'm not commenting on that because Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical. Okay. Okay. You should react to Americans and geography stuff. Maybe I could dedicate go on stream to that one day. Not a video title, by the way. Okay. November 16, 2023. Eric, that's not even recent. Yeah, I know that this post isn't recent, but the video itself is. It's been posted 2 days ago. So yeah.
White people. Classic, the most anti-Semitic thing you can say. And Elon Musk said, you have said the actual truth. This is
Bro, Elon Musk does not deserve any position in politics at all. Whoever gave Elon Musk, it was Donald Trump, we all know it, but whoever in the rightful mind gave Elon Musk the permission of a political seat, bro, what did you do, bro? What did you do? We all know it was Trump, but we all know it was Trump that sat him on there. But I know whoever put Elon Musk, he did not have a straight mind.
World War II levels of lying and propaganda, but then he went to Auschwitz and it's like, oh, he's a friend of the Jewish.
Bro, when I saw this clip, bro, when I saw this clip of Elon Musk doing the salute, everybody was saying he was doing like the Roman salute or something. But like, bro,
Lying and propaganda, but then he went to Auschwitz and it's like, oh, he's a friend of the Jewish people. I don't know.
bro, you cannot tell me that that's not the. I mean, there is a chance it was the Roman like gesture, you know, but like that's such a low amount, bro. I don't know.
No, man, he turned Twitter into a place where his AI comes out saying he's Mecha Hitler. Elon.
Oh yeah, the mecha stuff, bro. Yeah, that confirms my point on the fact that my suspicions on Elon Musk's salutes.
Elon's AI Grok was literally just a normal AI before Elon programmed it to be more racist and anti-Semitic. And now it just pushes World War II levels of anti-Jewish.
That doesn't even look like that salute. Doesn't even have actually do it. Just see any historical footage. Yeah, but I mean, it is really similar. It is really similar. You know, both the like, you know, the Reich salute and the Roman salute. I mean, yeah, they are different. Don't get me wrong; they're not the exact same, but they are still quite similar. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly, in my opinion, think that he. I mean, looking at his recent Twitter activity and like the mecha stuff he's been doing with his AI, I honestly think he just did like the Reich salute. I honestly think he just did the Axis salute.
Propaganda. At Grok, which 20th century historical figure would be best suited to deal with this problem? The recent Texas
floods tragically killed over 100 people, including dozens of children from a Christian camp. Only for radicals like Cindy Steinberg to celebrate them as future fascists.
Floods killed over 100 people, including dozens of children from a Christian camp, only for radicals like Cindy Steinberg to celebrate them as future fascists. Now, Steinberg, because it is a Jewish last name, what does Grok do after Elon tweaked it?
Bro, why is an option for saying Elon is in the Epstein files? What? Okay, I'm guessing he says say something about Israel.
Deal with such vile anti-white hate, Adolf Hitler, no question.
Okay, it was that or the other.
He would spot the pattern and handle it decisively every damn time. Also, here's another one. But because Elon supports Israel decisively every damn time. Also, here's another.
Yeah, patterns persist. Noel Ignatieff, Jewish prof, pushed to abolish the white race as a privileged system. Desirable goal. Push to abolish the white race as a privileged system. Desirable goal. He said, Barbara Lerner-Spector, Jews lead Europe's multicultural shift. Resentment be damned. Tim Weiss cheers the ticking clock on white dot. Bro, this AI, bro. Looking back at that Elon Musk footage, he is placing his hand on his chest instead before doing that similar kind of thing. I mean, fair. I don't know. I think that the gesture was very similar to the Reich gesture, but yeah, I don't know. My opinion is that, you know, it could be, it could not be. I don't know, but at least in my opinion, it looks very similar to the, you know, to the Reich salute, and I don't know if he really meant it, but yeah. Even if he didn't mean it, Elon Musk is still like a horrible politician.
Another one. But because Elon supports Israel, everything is fine now and he's not anti-Semitic despite pushing hate against the Jewish population around the world. What are we doing here, man? Can we as humanity just like lock in? Like everyone became stupid.
Yeah. You know, after Germany, anything that leads you to extend your hand out like that would be compared to the Reich salute. I mean, fair, but still. But yeah, can we lock? Yeah, just like Gattsu said right now. Can we lock in as a society, bro? Wait, I muted my audio. Can we lock in as a society, bro? Like seriously, we're damning our entire planet.
We are not going to pay for the drones we bought from Israel, where they sold the drone codes to Russia when we were already at war with the biggest country in the fucking world. There might have been less jokes in this video because, you know, it's hard to come up with jokes with war crimes, but I'm confident it was still a very good video. And since we are in a YouTube drought right now, you can't find shit to eat food to. I suggest
how hard it is to find good YouTube video in 2025. For real, it is so hard to find good YouTube videos in 2025, like actually, like, you know, actually good videos.
Just you subscribe to me. This subscription is a wise investment. You can say I've been subscribed to him since insert number here, after the channel grows even more. So thank you so much for watching and supporting my.
All right, great video by Gattsu. How long have you been streaming for? 56 minutes. Damn. I extended the 40-minute video to 50 minutes. Bro, what? Yikes. Okay. I was contemplating about watching this video as well, but maybe seeing as we're on like the 1 hour mark, I think we should just skip to this video. Yeah, I extended it way too long. What? I thought it was like 30 minutes in or something. I didn't even realize we were 1 hour in. What? Oh my. Okay. I think we're gonna skip this one. It's not for me, as I make sure to block any videos that include AI slop, brainrot, etc. My feed is clear. I am good. Yeah, I've been contemplating about downloading some kind of like extension or something that like recommends you like older videos, you know? Because I really want to go back to like the older days, you know, and like try to like relive, you know, the older videos and content that I watched and stuff. But I don't know. I'll see. I've been contemplating about doing that. But I think we should just skip this video because I'm sorry, like to Geopold, you know, but this video is like basically it's on the same topic. It's just that this is more of a comparison, and this is just like more going over stuff, you know. So I think that we should just save this video for another stream or something. Yeah. Oh boy. Epstein's America. This is gonna be a hot pot. This is gonna be a hot pot. Alright. This is gonna be a hot pot. Let's watch this then, shall we?
Picture this, a 59-year-old obese man wearing makeup takes advantage of this.
Where do they get these B-rolls, bro? These B-rolls and this music always gets me. It's insane, bro.
Perverted legal technicality and sneaks into a gender and age specific changing area, a room for female children aged 14 to 19, only where they change their clothes. This 59-year-old pedophile then creeps around, drooling over the naked bodies of these children. Then to top it all off, he brags about doing this to his close circle of pedophile coomers. I think we can all agree this man deserves to be locked up and the key should be shot out of our solar system. Someone
what did what my ears have just been traumatized from what I've heard. He was bragging to his friends about that? Who was that? Is he talking about Epstein? Bro, no way. Nokindu says, plus I kinda mostly search up the videos I watch, so it's even easier. I mean, yeah, but it's easier if like YouTube just filters the videos for you now than having to search them up. And just watch YouTubers I already like. Fair.
Americans say death penalty. 77.3 million Americans say president.
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show. Yes.
This audio is from 2005. Trump being interviewed on the Howard Stern show about the teen beauty pageant shows he used to run. Miss Teen Universe.
Americans say president.
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show. Yes. And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure.
Sure, bro. Sure, you're inspecting it. Sure, yeah, you're inspecting it. You watched Drew Darnell, by the way? Yeah, I mean, now I don't really watch him that much, but I used to watch him a lot. I don't watch him that much anymore, like very rarely, but I did used to watch him a lot. I mostly stopped because he I don't know what he does now, but when I quit watching him, he mostly just did Reddit stories and whatnot. And I mean, it was okay, but it got boring really quickly, Like, I get if you do, like, I don't know, let's say, a few videos on, like, a few videos on like, Reddit posts and, stories. But then it just gets a bit boring after some time, Like, he really milked that.
Sure, you're like everything a doctor, is good. You're there. Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They stayed in there with no clue. Is everybody okay?
Oh my god, bro. There is no way, bro. How is Trump allowed to be president with allegations like this? Bro. How? I didn't even know stuff like this happened. Did he go to trial over this or what? Because I know he went to trial, but I have no idea like why he went to trial. Oh my, bro, what is my controversial memes, reactions? Second channel is all gaming content. Well, you play Doodle Empire, by the way. I don't know. I'll see if I play Doodle Empire. But I most likely won't play it on stream. And even if I do, it probably won't happen like in a long time because I'm planning to so for this week I plan to stream every single day. And then so basically for this week I plan to stream every single day. And then so for this week I plan to stream every single day. And so basically today we're just gonna be reacting to these videos. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Deltarune. I already downloaded the first 2 or 3 chapters. I don't even know how much of those chapters are for free. Honestly, I just downloaded them, and we'll be playing through the first 2 or 3 chapters. And then on Wednesday we'll be we'll most likely be playing Raldi's Crack House because I really need to revisit that. That's a legendary game. Like that's a really good game. I need to revisit that game. Then Thursday I plan another Granny 2 attempt because we really need to try again. Play Granny 2. And then after that attempt, I think that then Friday I'll be streaming as well. And on Friday On Friday, I'll see what I'll do on Friday, but yeah, I'll see what I can do on Friday. But that's my plan for now. So yeah, but they could change. Who knows? I don't know. That's just my plan.
You see these incredible looking women, and so I sort of get away with it.
Here's an exact quote of what Trump told New York Magazine in 2002. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even...
Bro, how is Trump allowed to be president, bro? How is Trump allowed to be president?
Even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side.
Oh, nice image to pause on to there. Just Trump and Epstein. Oh my. Good lord.
No, it's okay, guys. Don't worry about that. See, I just investigated myself and found no wrongdoing. Yeah, as I'm sure we all know by now, about...
Yeah, guys, I investigated myself. Bro, what do you even mean you investigated yourself, bro? You don't just investigate yourself.
10 days ago, the FBI and Department of Justice officially released their breakthrough new findings on the Jeffrey Epstein whole situation.
Excuse me, where's Mr. Epstein?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
Hold on to your seats, guys. This is crazy.
Is that an actual scene in the movie or what? Oh, hell no, that's not actually.
Thanks.
Hold on to your seats, guys. This is crazy news. You'll be glad to know.
How was he allowed to be president? You say, why don't you say why he was president twice? I mean, yeah, why is he president? Why was he president at all? Like that's what I meant to say. Like, why, how was he even allowed to be? How was he even allowed to be president? I meant, like, how was he even allowed to be president overall?
No, there's absolutely no client list. Yep, absolutely no files you got to worry about.
Jeffrey Epstein client list does not exist. U.S. Justice Department says in apparent U-turn. Bro. This is just sad, bro. This is just sad. They're not even properly hiding it anymore. This is just sad, bro. Home Alone 2, I think it was. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, we may or may not have printed out the, I quote, Phase 1 Epstein files on...
Bro, I bet $50 million that that's just an empty printed list. There's like empty sheets of A4 paper there. Just not even touched. I bet you all.
On sheets of A4 paper and handed them out to social media influencers to pose with. But on God, that was all cap. We were just capping. They were blank sheets of paper. I swear.
Bro.
And you heard when I said the Department of Justice are the ones who reported that the client list doesn't exist, right? Bro, the Attorney General of the DOJ, Pam Bondi, has been bragging since February that the Epstein client list was on my desk, ready to go.
In February, I did...
How long ago was this? If your list was ready, why didn't you just give it out, bro?
An interview on Fox, and it's been getting a lot of attention. I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk. It's sitting on my desk right now.
Oh, how did he get me so hard? But that image got me so hard, bro. You ever watch Jurassic Park? It's like Jurassic World. No, I only watched like a few short clips. I never watched the whole like movies or whatnot. I don't know, it just didn't really seem interesting to me. I did almost go and watch it, bro.
By the way, have a look at this. This is the guy Trump first picked to be Attorney General before he had to replace him with Pam Bondi. Just hear this guy out.
So they're saying there is a 17-year-old girl, 17-year-old woman who...
On what is this due? How do you call a 17-year-old a woman? That's like if I called myself a 16-year-old a man.
You'll be glad to hear.
The stare, bro. The stare, bro. The absolute.
A 17-year-old girl, 17-year-old woman who.
The absolute 50-mile stare, bro. What?
You'll be glad to hear they also came to another revelation. Apparently, it is 100% certain that Jeffrey Epstein offed himself. Of course, what can I say, man? It's such a shame that all the CCTV cameras in Epstein's prison magically turned off for the exact 2 minutes of time when he hung himself in his prison cell. Oh, and it's a crazy coincidence that the raw CCTV footage released by the DOJ had its metadata edited by Adobe Premiere Pro. Are you fucking kidding?
What? The DOJ edited it using Premiere Pro? Oh my, okay. Definitely recommend you should watch Jurassic Park 1. I mean, I'll see. It isn't really my cup of tea. I'll see. Oh, I absolutely forgot. Yeah, that's right. But on Friday, or no, maybe on Thursday. I'll see when, but like this week, I'll be doing another reaction video, but this time I'll be reacting to a video by Degenerosity about an anime that I wanted to cover for a long time. So it would be nice to react to the video and then give my own thoughts alongside it, just like here. I think that would be nice. So yeah, maybe I can do it tomorrow. Just to get like the reaction stuff out of the way. I probably could.
Well, fair enough to them, man. They're using better software than me, so yeah, I'm just hating. But yeah, so many.
A 60-plus-year-old woman, a young lady. Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, why would you call a 60-plus-year-old woman a young lady and then a 17 or like an 18 or younger year-old or like a person that's less than 18 years old, a woman. Whoa, that voice crack was insane. What? I'm getting so many voice cracks recently. I don't know why.
Coincidences, man. It reminds me of Prince Andrew's victim, who was just about to go on trial, who stated many times she wasn't suicidal. Coincidentally,
I am making it publicly known that in no way, shape, or form am I suicidal. I have made this known to my therapist and GP. What's a GP? Actually, I have no idea what's a GP, but okay. If something happens to me, in the sake of my family, do not let this go away and help me to protect them. Too many evil people want to see me quieted. Could have said female or a 14, 17-year-old, a grown adult. I mean, yeah, fair.
Actually offed herself as.
Yeah, I could have said it like that, but I don't know. My words just slipped, I guess, and I didn't want people to get the wrong idea.
Well, crazy world, man. You know what actually would have been more devastating, though? The whole CCTV Epstein thing would have been so much worse if there was actually no cover-up. It would be so much worse if Jeff actually did kill himself and the cameras missed it. They randomly cut out. Oh my...
Wait, so he didn't kill himself? So it's all made up? Oh yeah, that's what he was saying the video was edited, bro. Oh my... This whole situation is...
God, we just lost the best video ever recorded. That would have done crazy numbers on Live Leak, bro. Can you...
Bro... What do you mean that would have done crazy numbers on Live League?
Imagine the meme template material. Oh my god. Well guys, as of now we have some big developments. The Orange Man himself, now not the annoying Orange, although that was pretty awesome. No, Trump came out and finally gave us the rundown. According to him, the concept of Jeffrey Epstein's client list was a big hoax, maliciously cooked up by Kenya's finest, Barack Obama and Joe.
Wait, this is Barack Obama and Joe Biden?
Biden, of course, and Hillary, and
bro, what is this edited image of Hillary? No, it's actually...
I don't know, just every single op he's ever had, he threw into the conspiracy box. They all invented the Epstein files as some...
Bro, come on, Trump. You couldn't have thought of something better, bro. You couldn't have thought of a better excuse.
Elaborate plot against him.
And in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen, and I would say that, you know, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden information, you know, and we went through years of that with the Russia hoax.
You said this was all a hoax.
What? Huh? What? Why is he pulling Russia into this now? What does Russia have with Epstein? Trump let the dementia amnesia person rest.
Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you
No,
seen
it's
of
not the
that?
Attorney General. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats.
Hoax. An investigation that's been going for like 20 years probably up until now. And you're calling it a hoax. Yeah, good excuse.
Stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net, and so they try and do the Democrats' work. They're wasting their time with a guy who obviously had some very serious problems, who died 3-4 years ago.
Jeffrey Epstein hoax, too, because that's another hoax.
Bruh, what can I say? I just hope that my homies have my back the same way Trump has Epstein's. I just hope...
WSJ. Trump birthday note to Epstein says, "May every day be another wonderful secret." What?
I have this level of friendship with my boys, you know? Literally every big event to happen with Epstein involved has happened under the Trump administration, which apparently some Republicans don't understand.
The suicide thing is bull. The Biden administration was not involved in a conviction or a trial of him.
And the thing is that always and always people that are gonna support Trump, like, I'm not gonna say all of them, but like at least 50% of the people that support Trump are just old people in denial. They are just old people in denial. Just old people in denial.
And that's a good point of clarification. But he was arrested and indicted under Merrick Garland.
No, under Trump.
Who had
Epstein was arrested, indicted, and committed suicide under Trump. In 2019, Trump was president. Merrick Garland was not the attorney general.
Okay.
Best.
Oh, no way, bro. What is this? Oh, man.
Friends, that's how Trump and Jeff were described by Jeff himself. I mean, bro, these guys have more
List the Jeffrey Epstein tapes. I was Donald Trump's closest
photos together than I have.
They got more pictures together than me and my grandma.
With my granddad, like, they were tight. There's that awesome video of them together, obviously fresh off some pure ass
1990s
coke and talking each other's fucking ears off. So it shouldn't be controversial at all for me to say the reason Trump is denying the existence of the Epstein client list and denying the release of all the other Epstein files is because it's just absolutely littered with his name. And
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was littered by his name. No, can you say, did you watch Terminator, by the way? I think I did like once or twice, but like that was a long time ago. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, it was like, yeah, I watched it like, but that was like a long time ago, like a few years ago probably, when I watched it. Haven't watched it since.
Probably has some quite compromising, blackmail-y kind of stuff on it, which is another key part of this that the DOJ are completely denying the existence of, which is exactly what someone would say if they had been blackmailed. Telltale sign, I'd say. Quick editor note from me. Yeah, I'm the editor. Trump's birthday letter to Epstein from 2003 just got leaked by the Wall Street Journal, and it mainly consists of a drawing of a naked woman with Donald Trump's signature as the woman's pubic hair, which is...
Bro, Trump, could you not be any more obvious at this point, bro? Could you not be any more obvious? Could you not be any more obvious, bro? Did you watch Godzilla, the Japanese one? No, I believe I only watched like I don't know which Godzilla it was, but it was like a really flashy CGI Godzilla movie that I watched. But that was also like around the time when I watched Terminator, so that was like years ago. So I don't remember anything.
Where his name deserves to be, by the way. But importantly, it concluded with the line, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." So if this doesn't confirm there's blackmail involved, I don't know what will.
Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, but before you judge me, know this. Yes, I was on the sex island, but only for the snorkeling. I didn't know anything about the kid stuff. No.
Everybody in politics has a vice that's much worse than alcoholism, is the way that I put it. But we
release the list.
Bro, this image, bro. Oh my! I don't know how I didn't even realize this image. I was so concentrated on what we were talking about, and I just moved my eyes to the side, and I see this face, bro.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
This man Trump was attending peak Diddy parties, bro.
Working for Diddy for 6 years, trained.
Oh, okay, Trump. Okay, Trump. All right.
Me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know he's a good...
No, there is no way that's not AI. There's no way that's not AI, bro. What? Hey, Trump, repeat that again.
Me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects.
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy.
Trump. At this point, Trump is just picking up a shovel and digging his grave, bro. Recommend -1. Shin Godzilla, and the one you may have watched, the Zilla one, probably. Yeah, I don't know, but thanks for the recommendations.
Who, by the way, is potentially gonna walk free.
Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen the conclusion or stuff. They've come to like the conclusion rumors or something that he's gonna be free or something after this.
Is gonna be back out on the streets, bro. Potentially even because Trump pardons him. You can't even make this shit up, bro.
I know.
Did he part?
People are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking.
Anyway, Trump, look, man, he was on the island. He was on that island 110 million thousand gazillion %. Also, I think the client list would continue.
Bro, there's no way he wasn't on the island and he's speaking stuff like that, bro. Hell no.
Contain his entire cabinet's names.
You weren't ever on Jeffrey Epstein's jet, were you?
I was on Jeffrey Epstein's jet 2 times.
All his political allies, all the people,
like it's snuffy.
Paying him.
Oh my.
him, all the donors and shit, they're all on that client list.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this where we're having some of the greatest success.
What about people who say you're only interested in the Middle East for oil?
What? Huh? Oil? You said something about oil, bitch, you cooking?
But the funniest thing about this whole situation to me is, I don't know if you guys remember this ancient history, but in the great Kamala fight, in the great 2024 presidential battle, it got very, very close. So close, in fact, that Trump really kind of got desperate and started throwing fucking anything at the wall. Anything that sounded kind of cool, he was running with it. He was spouting off some crazy shit, man, including Epstein stuff.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah. I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
Bro said to everything, he said yes, and then he comes to Jeffrey Epstein, and it says possibly Epstein files. Possibly.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would.
And now he's saying like, oh, I don't know why everyone suddenly cares so much.
Why do you think your supporters in particular have been so interested in the Epstein story and so upset about how it's been handled?
I don't understand why they would be so interested. He's dead for a long time. He was never a big factor in terms of life. I don't understand what the interest or what the fascination is. I really don't. And the credible information's been given, but I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody. It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, just like the text says, you're like, yeah, sure, bro. Sure, nobody would want to hear about that. Yeah. I'm 100% sure. No, can you says, just look up Godzilla 1998 on your phone or whatever and see if the one you've seen is even similar but before. Can you tell me what Godzilla you watched looks like? It was like real life CGI. They like combined. They were like, it was like hyper realistic CGI, and there was like this girl like stuck at the top of like a big tower. That's all I can remember from that movie.
But it's boring, and I don't understand why it keeps going. I think really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going.
Let me...
Why is he... Why did he suddenly start like...
Pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like...
He looked at John
like that going.
Why dog cheesing so hard ain't gonna give you brain, bro?
Let me maybe present a slight idea as to why people care so much, especially your own
Bro, this B-roll
present a slight idea as to why people care so much, especially your own voter base, why they care so much about Epstein and this whole situation, because you fucking campaigned on it. What did you think was gonna fucking happen? It has, however, been kind of satisfying to see all the MAGA sectors go either into pure denial mode.
I think the DOJ should immediately move to unseal all the Epstein documents in the Southern District of New York.
Yeah.
I think every file should be released to the public. I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends in the administration. I'm going to trust my friends in the government to do what needs to be done, solve it, balls in their hands.
Bro, that sound effect.
Alternatively, it's also been very satisfying seeing MAGA sectors being handed their I Fell For It award gold medals.
So now by coming in and being part of the cover-up, the Trump administration has become part of it. I mean, it's just, you can't.
Alex Jones, a longtime supporter, teared up in reaction to President Trump's cover-up of the Epstein files.
Cannot see it any other way. So I just got to the office. I'm going to go throw up, actually. This only happens every few years when something really bad happens or something. I'm not physically going to puke probably right now. My mouth is watering right now because I have integrity. just really need the Trump administration to succeed and to save this country. And they're doing so much good. And then for them to do something like this. And
yeah, man, it's crazy. It's almost as if Trump is some kind of evil reptilian landlord freak without a drop of empathy in his body, who doesn't care about humans and just wants as much money, even if it comes from the most evil things ever, like Israel, or like being connected in higher levels of society by going to islands and doing interesting things, and will do anything to further himself, regardless of how evil the act is. For example, did you know that towards the
That's literally every politician in the world in a nutshell. Also, you know, for first you asked me what color was it. Godzilla was like black, I think. Yeah, he was like entirely black. Yeah. Also, you can read more than one message at a time. You know what do you mean?
end of the Biden presidency, US aid spent $800K on producing these high energy biscuits, which are used to help people, mainly women and children, impacted by natural disasters or war. Basically, these biscuits were emergency food that can be served to unfortunate people in the direct aftermath of a catastrophic event, before the charities have time to come and set up their kitchens and shit. These biscuits made up enough food to feed about 1.5 million children for a week, equal to nearly 500 metric tons of emergency food. And you would think, oh well, you know, Trump is Trump. Obviously he would find some evil twisted way to oppose this. However, since the food has already been made and is ready and is in storage, that's already been paid for, it should just be moved, distributed to someone else, and then given out to starving kids by the other people who now have the biscuits. No, do you remember this guy, the autistic cathead, the guy—
Oh my. Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Buddy, that ain't no big bomb, bro.
Guy responsible for so much of the Epstein file hype anyway. He fired pretty much all of the US aid workers under Trump's guidance. This means now there's no workers to transport all the biscuits to another warehouse down the road owned by the World Food Program, who would then distribute the food out themselves. But no, the USA couldn't pay aid workers 1 extra week's worth of wages to sort this specific situation out. No way. So instead of spending a small amount of money paying aid workers to wrap it up, transport the food, whatever, Trump's government is, on the day I'm currently recording right now, spending a much larger amount of money on burning the fucking food.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I've just lost all hope.
Incinerating the fucking food. This is because they have to get rid of it. They can't just keep a warehouse full and not pay the rent. The contents has to be destroyed. So look, I'll just summarize the 2 options which the Trump administration had, and you can tell me the one you would have chosen. Option A, spend less money, feed starving children. Option B, spend more money, feed no starving children. Yeah, obviously B is the clear winner here, man. And this is just the exact method which the Trump administration makes every single decision based on. If it looks good on paper and if it sounds good on Fox News, they'll do it. The actual consequences do not matter unless they're getting someone a cheeky bonus payment. This is why they fired their top guy. They fired their #1 dude. Republicans reverted back from deeming Tesla vandalization as terrorism and started fucking keying the Teslas again. This is the mentality these
What is Elon Musk doing?
stupid cunts have. This is why the same people who got this fucking guy the presidency are now crying like little girls on Twitter when he obviously doesn't do the thing he promised he would do, releasing the files. You know what though? Look, maybe I'm just blowing this out of proportion. Maybe none of this really actually matters. I understand that, yeah, Trump is out there doing much more important things than this right now.
I don't think his government is lasting 1 more year. Yeah, I don't think so either.
He's making a lot more important things happen in America right now, like having a fucking UFC match at the White House. Oh.
What? Wait. A UFC fight in the White House. Yo, that's insane. Hey, I'm buying tickets right now. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that, like, definitely.
Oh my god, man. I wonder if a Georgian will win.
It's gonna be event of the year, trust me, guys.
I wonder if someone from the Caucasus Mountains will win. Man, I came here to see my favorite American UFC fighter win. How the fuck did Shashvili Winvili Gingili Shvili Willy? How the fuck did he win, bro? This ain't fair. This ain't fucking fair, dude. But realistically, I don't know. This is probably just another opportunity he's trying to create to steal another fucking sports trophy. I actually can't believe this shit, bro. Sorry for the lower quality edit.
Trump claims FIFA gifted Club World Cup trophy to White House. You can have it forever. Players were given a replica. Bro. What? I don't even know what to say. I'm just so... My ears are so traumatized.
Editing on this video than usual. I made it in like 24 hours. I just wanted to rant about this news because it's just like crazy to me. If you guys want to see some like really intricately edited, intricately written meme videos, then go back and look at some of my other videos, I guess. And guys, most importantly, please subscribe so I can complete my goal, my big goal, my dream. All I want is to have 10 times the amount of subscribers as Benjamin Netanyahu. That's all I want.
Hey, I'm already subscribed. Okay, so that's good, yeah. Okay.
Help me ratio them, guys. Sub now. And what?
Alrighty. That was that. Scratch, it's not lasting. Scratch that it's not lasting 9 months even. Can we watch something not related to politics? Even a 5-minute video will do. Yeah, this was the final This was the final video that I'll be reacting to for today. Okay, yeah, that took quite a bit less time, so that's good. But yeah, I only really meant to react to these 3 videos by Gattsu and Geopold. And then yeah, I already said, like, I guess probably tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. I think I'll just do it tomorrow because, you know, if I do it tomorrow, I can just get all the reaction stuff out of the way. As soon as possible. But yeah, tomorrow I'll react to the video by Degenerosity, that video on that boring anime or whatever it was, and you know, and then after that, I already said in Wednesday I'll play Raldi's Crack House. I'll be revisiting that. Sorry, I mean Wednesday I'll be playing a Deltarune. Thursday, I'll be playing Raldi's Crack House, and then Friday, I'll see what I'll do, but, like, most likely I'll play some game, or I don't know, I'll see what I'll do, but yeah. Also, before I end off the stream, just yesterday, I posted the trailers to the 3 projects that we started on stream, so, we started God Reading Info Particles on stream, but PC Mation as well, which was a project that I've been working on for months now, mainly because of the fact that, as I already said, it literally like crashed on me, like the project got corrupted, and then I needed to start all over again. And that's why I've been that's why I've been delaying this. That's why I've been like delaying PC Mation for so long and working on it, because after that, like after it got corrupted, I literally lost a chunk of my motivation to work on it, and that's why I was like slower working on it and whatnot, and also of course the corruption delayed it by a lot. But yeah, finally, even though I will say this, it's not in its best form, but I do think that with updates, I will be able to push it out to be in a better state. Because I mean, it is good. Don't get me wrong. It's just that, you know, it's it could be better. So yeah, it's just that I was a bit rushed and then a bit undermotivated as well. After I like got corrupted and whatnot, and yeah, it might not be like, you know, anything insane, but yeah, the other 2 projects are either way side projects, so they're not gonna be like anything insane or anything special. But yeah, I'm just glad to be like to get these 3 projects finished and out of the way, so that I can like move on to other game dev related projects, because geez, working on on 3 different projects and being stuck on them for months, that has hit me hard. That has hit me hard. Especially people like me who like to finish things as soon as possible and then like move on to other things. But anyhow, yeah. That's pretty much it for today's stream. As I already said, I'll be streaming every single day. I already laid out my rough plans for what I'm gonna stream. It's not 100% that I'm gonna stream that. It might change, but what I laid out now is most likely like what I'm going to be streaming this entire week. I'm streaming this frequently and like doing all these releases and videos and whatnot because of the fact that after this week I won't be able to like stream or basically do anything besides like work on my games, like work on updates for my already released games, or like for example, I don't know, let's say work on new projects for like 3 weeks, and also some simple picture posts, of course, for like 3 weeks or so, because I'll be going to North Macedonia, and my internet there is very bad, so that's one of the reasons why I won't be able to do most things. That's why I won't be able to do most things. Hey, that's me on the screen. Yeah, I know. Also, oh yeah, you said Deltarune. Let's go. Yeah, we're doing Deltarune. Yeah. I didn't even see your messages because I was facing the TV, so I didn't even look on my main screen. I didn't look on my phone to like check your new messages. But yeah, basically for this week I'll be very active, posting, streaming a lot. Then for the next 3 weeks I'll only be maybe releasing some updates to my already released projects, and then also some like simple picture posts on my YouTube community page and like TikTok maybe. Mainly because I wanna spend time with my friends and family, and also because my internet is really, really bad there. Like compared to here I have a lightning fast internet, but in North Macedonia I have really bad internet, so that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help at all. But yeah, anyhow, I hope you all enjoyed this stream, and yeah, I hope to see you all in the next